If you want to find a nice, comfortable position, you can be sitting or you could be lying down. We are going to do breath work, though, just to start with. So I find it's better to sit, but up to you. You can still do it lying down. If you've got a couple of blankets, is great. A couple of, or otherwise pillows, bigger pillows, as well as even a small pillow for when you do the Nidra Yoga. Or if you've got a block, but you can just use a pillow otherwise for your head. You don't need to have blocks. You don't need a bolster. I only use the bolster so that you can see a little bit easier, but yeah, folded up blankets work just as well. So if you just get them and fold it, you know, there's your bolster. And you've got the playlist. So if you want to press the link in the playlist, it's good to, if you're going to use it, then to have two devices, like your phone for it and something else, an iPad where you're watching it. Otherwise, you can just do it with just my voice as well. So whatever you'd like to do. So find your comfortable position. If you'd like to close down your eyes or even just focus somewhere in your room and tuning in to your breath right now. So just feeling it come in and go out. In, out, and focusing on your shoulders, releasing them away from your ears, softening your jaw, your face, relaxing your face, and just moving in to your body and just scanning around to see if there's any emotion that you might be feeling right now. Maybe it's tension in your shoulders or in your jaw. You might have realized you're clenching your jaw. And we'll just do 2 clearing breaths to start with. So we're taking a deep breath in through our nose, allowing our stomach to expand, our chest, and a soft hold. And then releasing out through our mouth with a long, smooth exhale and a sigh, releasing all the stress and tension of your day. And another breath in, expanding your stomach, chest, and soft hold, and releasing out through your mouth. We're going to do cycles of breaths. We're going to do 5 cycles. We're going to breathe in for 3, hold, and then out for 5. So by doing the longer exhale, it just tells our body that we're safe. So breathing in, 1, 2, 3, hold, out, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, in, 1, 2, 3, hold, out, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, in, 1, 2, 3, hold, out, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, in, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, out, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And last one, in, 1, 2, 3, hold, out, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And just allowing your breath to return to its natural cycle. Tonight's practice, we're focusing on our back and that flexibility in our back. And because we're moving into spring, There's blossom on the trees. That feel of springs in the air. It's time for change. So we need to bring about that flexible mindset as well to allow for the changes to occur. So our intention, which is our wish or desire for ourselves and for tonight's practice, is stated in the present tense, and we use an I am statement. This is like a seed that we plant, which helps to bring about transformation and healing. So our seed for tonight is I am flexible and open to change, or if you'd prefer, you can use your own wish or desire. You're going to state the intention 3 times to yourself. So I am flexible and open to change, or your own. And then when you're ready, just opening your eyes back up, coming back into the room, and we'll move into our first shape. So our first shape is supported fish. If you have your blankets rolled up, or otherwise like a bed pillow, and you're going to place this across the top of your back. Now, I also have another blanket close by. You may like to place that under your hips, depending on how high your other pillow is. For me, this is quite a big bolster, so I do need my blanket under my hips. And you're going to come back over the top of the bolster. If you've got your small pillow nearby, you may like to put that underneath your head as well. And then just reeling your shoulders over so that your arms are out to the side and your bolster or pillows are around your shoulder blades. And you're opening up your chest. Now you might start with your feet planted on the ground. And then when you feel your body softening, then you can release them down towards the ground. So just taking a breath in, and then on the exhale, feel your body sinking down towards the ground. Feel that support of your bolster. And then maybe you may find the next one that you'd like to then take your legs down. If you find that this is too strong in your lumbar spine, your lower spine, you can always bring your legs back up again. So we're targeting our chest, our shoulders, our lumbar spine, and our thoracic spine. So with each breath in, you're relaxing, and then on each exhale, you're softening and sinking further. Feeling that support of your pillow. So this is great for our posture, especially if we've been sitting in a chair all day. It's allowing us to open up, improve our posture, as well as our flexibility in our spine. It's great for respiratory issues, and especially since we're moving into spring where hay fever is more prevalent. So with our yin shapes, we hold these between sort of 3 and 5 minutes. We have some talking at the start and then just some silence. So you can be present with the feeling in your body. you feel yourself getting dragged into thoughts of your day, try and come back to the target areas like your shoulders and your chest and your spine. Use that as an anchor for your thoughts. And taking 3 more breaths in your supported fish. And bringing your feet back up. You might even like to bring your knees together and just sort of window wipe your knees just to release the lower back. And then slowly coming up and just pushing your bolster behind you. So it's going behind your head and then coming down onto the ground into a rebound. So between each of our yin shapes, we do a rebound. And this is to allow the meridian lines, which is what we target in yin yoga, to open up, and the chi energy that moves through the meridian lines to actually like freely move around your body. So in winter, we're focusing on our kidney and our bladder. So our kidney is our front of our body, which is our yin side of our body, and our bladder runs up the back of our body, and that's the yang side of our body. So they work in pairs. And each season has a different pair to focus on. And just taking another breath in our rebound. And we'll move into our next shape, our dragon lunge. So just rolling onto your side and grabbing your bolster again. And this time you're going to be placing your hips onto your bolster. So placing your bolster underneath your hips. You're going to come back onto your elbows, and then coming back onto your back. And then you've got your right leg out straight, your left leg comes up, and then wrapping your hands around it. Now, depending on the length of your arms, you can have a pillow close by and place that under your head. It'll just bring your hands closer to your legs. If you find that that's too much on your lower back, you can always bend your knee as well and still have your left leg bent, but your right leg's bent as well, but it's resting on the floor. So with our dragon lunge, we're accessing our hip flexors and our hips, opening our hips. We're bringing blood into our hip area, which is where our digestive system and our uterus and that area as well. So if we have menstrual problems or even constipation, this is a great stretch, which will help relieve those areas. stomach. Our kidneys, which runs up the front of our body, runs up through our inner thigh and up to our stomach area. Whereas our bladder runs from our little toe up the back of our body, up our calf, which we're also targeting. So we're targeting both of these meridian lines. When these are out of balance is when we find problems with our sleep, our overthinking, adrenal fatigue. And just taking 3 more breaths. Now a dragon lunge, reclined dragon lunge. And just taking your left leg back down and lifting your hips and rolling your bolster or your pillow underneath your knees and coming back down for our recoil, rebound. So our kidney that runs up the front of our body, the meridian lines, helps to nourish our body with water. So it controls the water coming in and out of our body. A bladder line that runs up the back controls the excreting of water from our body. So we want both of these to be working together to keep us in balance. And then just slowly bringing your bolster back under your hips and changing to the other side. So bringing your right leg up, fingers around. If you want to, either keep it stretched, bent and foot on the floor, or otherwise straightening out your left leg. Using your breath, softening down onto the pillows, bolster. You might be able to hear your stomach growling or moving food If you've eaten, it's a sign that you're in a relaxation mode when our digestive system is working. Generally, by the third shape in a class, you'll start to hear people's stomachs growling, which is a great sign that they're relaxed. So coming back to our focus, our flexibility, how your back is being more flexible, but also thinking about how you can be more flexible in your thinking around something in your life right now. And taking 3 more breaths in your reclined dragon lunge. And just taking your leg back down, bending your knees, pushing your pillow back down underneath your knees for a moment, just for a rebound before we move into our Nidra Yoga. So the best thing about doing the yin shapes prior to the Nidra Yoga is it just allows our body and our mind to really slow down, especially if we've had busy days. This is just a great way to slow your nervous system down, so then you actually get even more benefits from the Nidra Yoga, our sleep meditation. And then just getting yourself ready. So if you would like a blanket over you, a pillow, you can leave that bolster underneath your knees if you'd like, or you can just push it to the side. Just make sure you're nice and warm, because your body temperature will drop quite significantly while you're in the Nidra Yoga. What else is it that you need? If you've got an eye pillow, that's great too. Just that weight on top of your eyes helps for your nervous system to know that you're safe as well. And I'll give you just a minute or two to get ready into that. So there's a process to it. I will do a tuning in to your senses and grounding you, and then and just making sure that you're nice and relaxed. Then you will have a rotation of consciousness, which is I'll state all the different body parts, and you take your attention to each of those body parts. And when you do that, you're focusing on it, you release any energy that's maybe blocked in that body part. And then by focusing on it, and then it's released out as well, and you're able to relax. The more you practice Nidra Yoga, that generally I find that the people who practice regularly, they then don't even hear the second side of their body, let alone their back and their fronts of their body. And then I will hold the opposites. And by holding opposites allows us to then have more flexible thinking and understand that there are differences in the emotions that we experience in our body. So we'll hold the opposites of hot and cold tonight. And then I will bring you back by going through the different senses again. And we'll state our intention again just before that, just to plant that seed in our subconscious mind while we're not completely awake. And that'll take us to the end. So I have, it'll be 20 minutes of Nidra Yoga. So that's perfect. I've shortened the yin just to give you a little bit more of the Nidra. So when you're ready, closing down your eyes. And if you want, you can continue the music playing, or you can stop it. And just moving your attention around your body, seeing if that emotion that you were feeling before is still there. Maybe it's slightly changed. Noticing any differences in the body parts, your shoulders, maybe your jaw, your forehead. Just allowing your whole body to be supported by your mat. And nice and comfortable underneath your blanket. And just tuning into your breath and noticing the rise and fall with each breath. Notice how it's like a wave in and out, that gentle rhythm. Then visualize the room that you're in right now. Visualize the walls, the floor, the ceiling, the soft light. Then noticing and visualizing where you are in the room, the other items that might be around you. Visualize the things that are supporting you right now, your pillow, your mat, or maybe you're even lucky enough to be next to a bed and you're on the bed, blankets. And just imagine a soft smile on your cheeks because you're flexible and open for change. Tuning in to the sounds that are outside the room you're in. And gently moving your attention from one sound to the next sound. And then moving your attention to the sounds that are in the room you're in. No need to label them. Just notice them and use them as an anchor to stay here in this present moment. Coming to the sound of your own breath now. Noticing it moving in and out, listening to the sound of it. We're going to move to our rotation of consciousness. So I'm going to state your body part. You'll move your attention there. Release any blocked energy. So just imagine that energy being released and then allow that body part to relax. We'll start on the right side. Right thumb. Index finger. Middle finger. Ring finger. Small finger. Palm of your hand. Back of your hand. Wrist. Forearm. Elbow. Upper arm. Shoulder. Armpit. Waist. Hip. Upper thigh. Knee. Shin. Ankle. Top of your foot. Sole of your foot. Right big toe. Fourth toe. Third toe. Second toe. Small toe. Left thumb. Index finger. Ring finger. Middle finger. Small finger. Palm of your hand. Back of your hand. Wrist. Forearm. Elbow. Upper arm. Shoulder. Waist. Hip. upper thigh, knee, shin, ankle, top of your foot, sole of your foot, left big toe, fourth toe, third toe, second toe, small toe, right heel, left heel, right calf, left calf, right buttocks, left buttocks, lower back, upper back, right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, back of your neck, back of your head, top of your head, right eyebrow, middle of your eyebrows, left eyebrow, right cheek, left cheek, nose, upper lip, lower lip, chin, right side of your chest, left side of your chest, abdomen, right groin, left side of your groin, your whole right side, your whole left side, your whole body. Imagine it's a cold winter's day, the wind's blowing, there's a snow feel in the air, and you don't have enough clothing on outside. Your arms, hands, fingers are freezing cold. Your legs, feet, and toes are icy cold. Your whole body and face is really cold. Create a sense of coldness all over your body. Now imagine it's a warm summer's day and the sun's shining. You're outside and you can feel the sun on your body. Your arms, hands, and fingers are really warm from the sun. Your legs, feet, and toes are also toasty warm. Your whole body and face has been warmed by the sun. Create a sense of warmth all over your body. Now imagine you're neither cold nor hot. Create a sense of how you are right now. Warm but cozy, and just as you are. And slowly bringing your attention back to the room. And state your intention for tonight's practice. I am flexible and open for change. 3 times to yourself. And just tuning into the sounds that are around you. Using those sounds to anchor your attention back here in the room. And then tuning into the sound of your own breath. Notice how much it's softened throughout the practice tonight. Visualizing where you are in the room and the things that you have around you to make you nice and comfortable tonight. Visualize that soft smile on your face. And slowly bringing some movement back to your body. You might like to wiggle your fingers or toes, or use your thumb to touch your fingertips on the ends, just to bring some awareness back to them. And then, when you're ready, rolling on to your most preferred side into a fetal position. This is a beautiful, calming position. Our back is exposed, protecting us and protecting our internal organs that are tucked up on the yin side of our body. And then when you're ready, pushing yourself up into a seated position. You might like to have your legs crossed or out in front, whatever's comfortable for you. And we'll just take 2 clearing breaths before finishing and sealing our practice. So taking a deep breath in, expanding your stomach and chest, holding, and then releasing out through your mouth with a sigh. And one more clearing breath. In, hold, and exhale with a sigh. And bringing your hands to your heart center with your fingertips touching in prayer. Just bowing, tucking your chin in to yourself for making this time tonight to prioritize rest. And you're going to leave this practice with a kind heart and bringing your fingers to your lips, and you're going to leave with kind words and bringing your fingers to your third eye in between your 2 eyebrows, and you're going to leave with kind thoughts and just bowing towards yourself. Thank you. And thank you so much for joining me tonight.